I'm going to get Counterparts to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Brendan.
I'm Kyle.
And
We're from Counterparts.
we kind of did that just about right.
Yeah, we're right. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, we were saying off air, we're getting to that really hot and sweaty part of the day, you know?
Exactly. Counterparts 905. Give me your money, motherfucker. You know the deal. You know the deal. It's fine.
So, have you guys played South today, or are you still yet to play?
We played at the crack of fucking dawn. It was a rooster crowing. Do they crow?
I think so. No, chickens.
I don't know. I'm literally afraid of birds. Fuck them all. The sun came up and we played. It was good, I think. I don't know. You tell me. Was it fine?
Well, did you get at least some people, if it was the start of the festival, turning up and having a peek at you guys, or were you just doing it to the sound and security?
No, there was actually a good crowd there. It was sick. I liked it better than yesterday. Oops.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
No, we always find that's the case. I mean, it's partly because I'm here, you know?
I mean, listen, like, I went over this yesterday so many times, and everyone's like, oh, like, was it that bad? And I'm like, no, it was fine, but like, it's my job to tell people that it's fine. You know, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're the best crowd ever. I'm like, I just don't care. Like, if it's whack, I'll be like, yo, you guys fucking suck. You know what I mean? So, like yesterday, North slam dunk, good. Today, better.
Nice.
But even then, today, you're by a fucking hair, by a single gray hair off my head, you're a little bit better. So maybe pick this shit up next time. You know what I mean? Have a Red Bull, put some fucking sunscreen on. You know, we'll see. But
the thing is I've done so many gigs across like the career of doing this. You can tell when somebody's being genuine about that stuff, and when it's just like, you're the best city on the entire tour. You know, it just doesn't work.
Dude, it's like I'll literally never say that unless I mean it, because I'm like, yo, like, okay, like, we've been a band for fucking what, like 16 years.
Oh my God.
It's like at this, I mean, to be fair, like, I was literally 16 when the band started, but I'm like, yo, like, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna kiss ass. Like, I've kissed so much ass, my mouth tastes like shit. Like, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck this. So I'm like when we play a bad show, I'm like, yo, like, try again. Like yesterday, I was trying to get the crowd to move, and they did like a little bit, and I'm like, yo, like C+, like not the best. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I owe it to people to be like transparent and be like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we're all adults at this point. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're the best when you suck. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just be like, yo, kind of dog shit, like try again next time, you know? Insert coin, like, you're kind of fucked up, but whatever. It's
to be
fine.
fair, I can't speak for any other country's crowds with that, but UK crowds, we're kind of used to being that, like, sort of told off like that, because if we don't bring it, we're upset. You know?
I feel like, I mean, with Counterparts, like, the UK crowds, like, they're always great. I feel like in this, like, type of scenario, like, we are a little bit more of like a, not stand out in like a good way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, that was really cool. Like, I wasn't expecting that. It's more so just like people at big fests, like, don't really get us.
That's
you know what I mean? Also, like, I'm kind of fucking miserable on stage. So, like, I get that people who have never heard the band watching us would be like, what's this guy's problem? Like, this guy sucks. And I'm like, but for the fans that, like, know us and come out, they're like, he's doing his thing. Like, he's just like, he's being Brendan. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. So, I don't know. Read the book, fucking bone up. You know what I mean? Do your homework. You love homework. Like, just do your homework. Figure it out.
I get the same thing when I can always tell when a comment on like YouTube on my interviews from somebody new that doesn't realize that I have no professionalism. Like, I don't think about the things I talk about. I'd much rather have a conversation with you guys where we haven't covered what you've done or anything else like that, because why would we? Like, this has so far been a more fun conversation.
We'll get there.
Exactly. And like I said, we're at the point of the day where neither of us can remember much details. Apart from this gentleman looks quite switched on. I'm not sure if that's the case. We'll find out when we ask him some questions.
I mean, Kyle like keeps it together better than everybody else in the band for sure. I've seen him like unhinged like 3 times, maybe.
And is that in 16 years? 3 times in 16 years?
Not 16, but
so he's not like the original drummer, but I mean, you've like been fucking around since like 2012. So it's like,
okay, that's close enough.
You've been around. You're good. But if we walk by a tent and fucking Flavor of the Week by American Hi-Fi starts playing, then you'll see him like on one. He'll be fucked up for sure. Without question.
I love the fact that you know the trigger so well.
I may be a fucking dipshit, but I've learned some things in my time in this band. You know what I mean? So
that's fair. So the normal sort of like, what have you been up to, tends to bore me so much. I've been enjoying, and I've got a short time to be able to ask this type of question anymore. What was like the pandemic lockdown for you guys as a band or individuals like? Because everybody's handled it so fucking differently. Do you know what I mean?
You start.
For me, it was kind of sick. Like, at the beginning, I was like, we were touring nonstop, so it was like a nice little break. And
industry-wide break, everybody's doing it, so you can feel okay about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it felt like, okay, I have time to just like, I don't know, work on projects, do other shit, kind of just be at home, relax.
Yep.
And then that, I guess, like, few months turned into fucking 2.5 years.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, I would like to be doing what I want to do again, you know, which is just playing music and being on tour. But that's about it. Like, it was great at the start, and then it turned into fucking misery for me. And yeah.
So for me, I will say very similar. Like I've literally been touring since I graduated high school in 2009.
Wow.
I've been on tour like every other month since, and it was kind of cool to like take a break for sure. But after like and also like we are, you know, we're fortunate that, I mean, our like the Canadian government like doesn't care about us, obviously, but they at least care about us enough to give us like the CERB payments and like, you know, give us like money every month like during COVID. So it's like, okay, it wasn't that bad. I mean, America got fucking what, like $1,200 or some shit. So it's like, you know, we're a little bit more on the ball like in terms of the States, but like it was kind of nice to have a break, but I definitely do wish that the break was more on our terms. You know what I mean? Like if it could be like, oh, like we want to take a break. Like this is our idea. Like we're trying to be like, you know, if we could make a conscious decision to be like, oh, we're gonna dial it back a little bit instead of, oh, there's a fucking pandemic happening. You know what I mean? So.
The lack of control was more the issue.
For sure, absolutely. So, but for me, like, I don't know, like during the pandemic, like I got a cat. He's my whole fucking world. I don't care about any of this anymore. This could all fucking go away tomorrow. Don't give a rat's ass. My cat's my whole world now. So, I got him. So like, he's the only reason why I made it out. And, but to be that being said, I am happy to be like back playing shows and stuff for sure.
Because we're in that stage now where we've turned the frustration back into working and purged a little bit of it as well. So it's a bit more like real life now, you know, like it was before.
Like if anything, like at the very least, like for us specifically, and I know this might not apply to like a lot of other bands, but like for us, I think that like COVID and like the time off, like it really did give us a time to like take a step back and sort of reevaluate like how we exist as a band.
Yep.
And I think like, and you know, like I'm sure a lot of people will watch this and be like, what the fuck? Like it sucked. And it's like, it did suck. Don't get me wrong. It was fucking dog shit. But I think that like that sort of like clarity that we didn't have before, it was like kind of nice, you know, like.
Well, you're not jumping to the next tour or the next recording session.
Yes, for sure.
You actually have a chance to sit there and go, what do we want to do next?
Exactly.
Without pressure.
Yes, for sure. And also like selfishly, it's like, yo, like now that I know that my like the only reason why I have any money whatsoever could just go away in an instant. I'm like, yo, like, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna be a diva from now on. I'm like, yo, like, fucking, I need my fucking 3-ply toilet paper. I need my fucking, you know, it's got to be spring water. It can't be mountain water. You're fucking dreaming, like, you know, and
brown
it's like
M&Ms as well, maybe.
Sorry,
brown M&Ms as well.
100%.
Yeah.
But it is nice to, you know, be able to take a step back and kind of reevaluate how, for me, like, I'm like, yo, like I get to like, you know, have like an out of body experience in a way where I'm like, cool, like let me see how I'm running this fucking business.
Yeah.
And like, and it is cool, and you know. And now I'm gonna complain all the time. I'm gonna be fucking miserable because that's COVID, baby. Like I like, you know, I didn't expect my life to be swept under the rug, like under my feet, I guess. So I'm gonna be a fucking pain now. From now on, I'm gonna be, I'm on my fucking Mariah Carey shit. So whatever.
I'm loving the fact that you're unashamed. Just like, no, I'm going for it.
If Counterparts is anything, like we're transparent, we're very upfront, we tell it like it is, because like I think we owe it to people, you know what I mean? Like, like I said earlier, like I'm not gonna kiss ass. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I love you, this shit rocked. I would much rather be like, it was fine, it was okay. Yeah. And then people would be like, yeah, it was he's right, it was okay. I would rather do that than like play it up and fucking lie. I'm not gonna lie to anybody, you know what I mean? I'm done with that shit.
So it's like almost the most sincere era of you guys now.
Exactly.
Amazing. We haven't covered most of the normal stuff which I cover. I mean, I should have probably checked this, but like I say, it's the part of the day where even if I had read it beforehand, I would have forgotten. Are you guys writing or in the release sort of part of a record at the moment?
Kyle, talk.
Yeah, we are about to put out a record. I don't even know the release date. What, October 7th. October 7th.
Nice.
Our new record comes out. Eulogy for those still here. So we're stoked on that. We just put out a single called Unwavering Vow. Go listen to it. It fucking rocks. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it for.
I will say, I fucking hate screaming music. This shit's all terrible. But our record fucking rocks. So give it a shot. If you don't like it, get your fucking ears checked. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we did our best. It is for sure the best Counterparts record. We have the OG guys back. Like, it's all good. So
Alrighty.
If you don't like it, I don't know, fucking bite me. Like, I don't know, go listen to one of the other ones.
Don't be a Counterparts fan, you know? That's it. I think that's a great point to leave it on. You know, there's new music coming.
Easy.
You're angry and honest. I'm happy with that.
I'm not that angry, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, relax. Like, it's gonna be fucking good. If we did the record and it sucked, I would be like, all right, I'm out. Like, I quit. Fuck it. Like, drag that shit to the recycling bin, hit empty trash. We're done. But it is really fucking good. Like, it does rock. So I hope you like it. If you don't
buy it.
Oops. Like, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares?
Perfect note to finish on.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for everything.
That's
Appreciate it.
possibly.
Welcome to the My James Rock Show.